Good morning, students. I, Dr. Ravi Mishra, welcomes all of you to the class of TYBSc Geography. Student, before starting our actual course, I would like to introduce you with our TYBSc syllabus. Syllabus was designed in 2015 and it will be ineffective for this year. TYBSc syllabus consists of 9 papers, out of which 6 papers are theory and 3 practical courses are there. Out of 6 theory papers, I will be teaching you 2 theory papers, that is Fundamental of Geoinformatics Part 1 for GIS and Fundamental of Geoinformatics Part 1 for Remote Sensing. Okay, now I am going to show you the syllabus of university that we will be learning this semester. Okay, before going to that, student, these are the papers which we are going to learn throughout the year. GG 331, Paper 1, Fundamental of Human Geography. Part 1 is for first semester and Part 2 is for the next semester. That will be after vacation, Diwali vacation. So in this semester we will be dealing with 331, then 332, that is Geography of Travel and Tourism Part 1, 333, Fundamental of Geoinformatics Part 1, then 334, Geography of India Part 1, then 335, Geography of Soil Part 1, and 336, Fundamental of Geoinformatics Part 1, that is Remote Sensing. So these are the 6 theory papers we are going to introducing this year. Then there are 3 practical annually based, GG 347, Map Analysis and Fieldwork, GG 348, Techniques of Spatial Analysis, GG 349, Techniques in Geomorphology and Soil Analysis. So these are the names of theory papers and practical paper which we are going to study this year. Okay. Moving further. Okay. One more thing I want to introduce you with, that is about the internal exam. Say student, at the end of every semester there will be an internal exam for 30 marks that will be converted into 10 marks and a university exam for 40 marks. In this way you have to give 2 exams, that is internal exam as well as the university exam. 40 plus 10, 50 marks each paper each semester. In internal examination of 30 marks, 2 questions will be asked. Question number 1, it will be having a 13 question, out of which you have to attend 10 question, 2 marks each. And question number 2, it will be of 10 marks. You have to, out of 4 you have to attempt 2 question, 5 marks each. In this way 30 marks internal exam will be there and it will be converted into 10 marks. Means if you score 24 you will get 8 marks, if you score 27 you will be getting 9 marks, in this way. And then university exam will be of 40 marks. In that 4 different questions will be there. First question will be of 1 or 2 sentences. 13 questions will be there, out of which you have to attempt 10. Question 2, short notes, 4, out of which you have to attempt 2, 5 marks each. Next question will be answer in 100 words. 4 questions will be asked, from which you have to attempt 2, 5 marks each. And last question, question number 4, there will be 2 questions, out of which you have to attempt 1 for 10 marks. In this way 40 marks exam, university exam will be there for each paper each semester. Now we will be moving towards our syllabus. Okay, here we come. Student, I will be teaching you two courses of theory paper. First one, GG 333, Fundamental of Geoinformatics. So let's begin with our paper 1. In this paper, this semester, you will be having 5 chapters. First chapter, it will be based on Introduction to Geoinformatics, in which we are going to learn about definition of geoinformatics, scope and importance of geoinformatics, history of GIS, components of GIS, functions of GIS, GIS task, input, GIS task. These are the points which will be included in GIS task, that is input, manipulation, management, query analysis, visualization. See student, this is first time you will be learning this subject, because previous year you are not introduced with GIS. So in this paper we will be beginning with a very basic, that is from definition, and chapter wise chapter you will be learning the entire concept of GIS. In the second chapter we will be dealing with the sources and types of GIS data. As GIS is a computer based system, it requires a data for its analysis, manipulation and creating of digital maps. So this chapter is very important, the sources from which the data is collected. Here are the few list of the sources such as topo sheets, surveying, aerial photographs, satellite images. As well as in this chapter we are going to learn about data types, that is spatial data and non-spatial data. In the next chapter we are going to talk about GIS data structures, in which we are going to see a GIS data model, that is raster data and their characteristics, vector data and their characteristics. In the next chapter we are going to discuss in detail about GIS database and database management. This is very important chapter, because in this chapter we are going to learn about data analysis. And the last chapter of this semester will be remote sensing and GIS integration and their application. Means after learning the entire concept of GIS, we are going to see in the last chapter what are the application, and if the integration of remote sensing and GIS is done, what benefit will be we are getting in our daily life. For example, its application of GIS in urban and regional planning, water resource management, soil resource management, forestry and environment. So this was all about our syllabus of semester 1 for GIS paper 1. Here are the few reference books which is mentioned, out of which I would like to recommend you the first one, that is Kang Sung Chang Geographical Information System books, published by Tata McGraw-Hill, New Delhi. As well as it is not mentioned over here, I would like to recommend a book of Geographical Information System written by N.G. Reddy. You can use these two books for this semester. Thank you.